How's it going, YouTube? It's me, the Cool Loser, and today's video marks the very first time in history making top 10 iOS apps on my iPhone 7. But before you freak out, Android fans, I've been doing top 10 apps for Android for the last 7 years. It's finally time to expand and have the best of both worlds. From here on, for this new iPhone top 10 series, there's going to be 7 apps and 3 games in each segment. Alright, I promise you it won't be a long introduction like this next time. So let's get to the first app, and it is called Lock Screens. Coming from Android, I've always loved customizing my phones, so this is something that I like to change up my wallpapers all the time. And this is a very easy way to finding new wallpapers that you swipe. You can see your lock screen and see what it's going to look like with your time, your date, your status bar. So you're pretty much just going to be scrolling through it until you find the one that you want. Let's say you wanted this one, and you're going to click save. Now on iOS, it doesn't automatically put it as your background or as your wallpaper, as your lock screen. You have to go do it. It gets saved in your gallery. So this is my lock screen. As we can see, that's what it is right now. I like that one a lot. So if you want this, use as wallpaper, and you set it as my lock screen, not my home screen. But when I go into my lock screen, that is what it is now. And then I'm going to make this home screen, and it's set. And there we go. That is the home screen. So yeah, there you have it. Try it out for yourself. Number 2, iCareFone. This application allows you to remove those annoying ads that pop up or they're taking a lot of space. And we're going to see as we scroll, there's a little banner there and then this pop up, and sometimes it's intrusive. I don't mean to click on it because, you know, developers need, oh, that wasn't X. Well, I don't want to see that when I'm making videos for you. So we can see there's a banner there. And now having this on, it does the VPN service, but we're going to go open service. Once that is happening, let's go back into here and you will see that there is no longer an ad in here. So I'm not going to see that. Sometimes it does get rid of almost all the ads, because if we go back into it, let's close the service. So we can see here that the banner is down there. So let's remove it, open the service. It's enabled. And then we come back and there is no more banner, so you're not going to be accidentally clicking it. Number 3, HourMate. Those of you guys who come from my Android apps, you would know that every phone that I have has a watch beep. Now currently I have it on the beep, and if I go into the voice, it's going to do a voice. Now if you go into this gear, it's going to take you to the settings, and you can see there's a sci-fi section. Now this is the only sound you're going to get for every hour. Pay for the service, you'll be getting okay, and to be honest, I was kind of disappointed. So that's the sound you're going to get. Now, if we go into the voice guy, here's Tom, and then there's Kate. So this is where you're going to hear if the hour hits up.
It's 12 o'clock.
So you get this voice. The sucky part is that you can't test hear the other sounds because you have to pay for it first. But how do you know if you want to buy them? But again, if you really want to just go into it and get the whole bundle deal and you get more, even quotes and stuff, maybe you want to try it out for yourself. Number 4, Gboard. Okay, on Twitter, I posted that I'm working on my top 10 apps. Remember, I got big Android followers. That's what my channel was made out of. But I'm expanding. Now get back into the keyboard and you will see that it looks a lot different. I love dark themes. And also I use Google products. It's kind of like Apple, where you use everything through Apple. Now one of the biggest reasons I love this is because I could do the swipe. This is awesome. You will see that it typed "this is awesome." Now I did have to get used to the smaller keyboard because you can tell the iPhone's a little bit smaller. It does feel a little bit bigger and easier to type on this, but it's not a problem here. You also have the G here, which can go through Google results, search through Google. You don't have to even go into the browser or whatever. You could press down on the 3D touch and scroll through just like the stock keyboard. Number 5, Audials Radio. In Audials app, you're going to get all the radio stations that you can tune into almost everywhere. So if you're all the way in UK, China, actually China doesn't get YouTube, right? And listen in to different countries here. Like I can literally go into China stations and listen into their music and their radio stations that they have. Go to the stations in the US, into your state, your city. But that's not it. It could also be used as your own music player. So if you store songs on your phone, I don't. I stream everything. Now, if you love listening to podcasts like I do, there's a certain person that I love to follow, and his name is Bandrew. Definitely go check him out. He does his podcast, and I'm going to be collaborating with Bandrew, but let's click on that. Audials rounds up a lot of different sources and combines them into one place.
On the Bandrew Says podcast, we're going to be talking about Jake Paul. We're going to be talking about my approach to reviewing gear and a bunch of other stuff.
The player is really nice to navigate, and Audials is a very nice one. Number 6, Zap Surveys. All you do is just answer surveys, and you get paid. And they're not going to pay you a lot of money. It depends on what the survey is. So I have potentially $3 to make. I don't know what I clicked on, but let's just keep going. And your choices depend on your survey. So let's click on that. And now I'm getting a third question. Sorry, this survey isn't good for you. Obviously, because they're like, all right, this guy's not making it. They're not going to spend money on me because it's not a good fit for me. So no blame there. But you can see how long they also will take if you do qualify. Again, go through the survey, answer the questions. If you qualify, you're going to get paid. It's legit. You can see your balances there. Definitely use my referral ID, which is TJEUO. I was going to say circle. And not 0. CZ9YV. I'll get 15 cents for every person who joins it, and whoever gets referred who uses my code will get 75 cents. So that's an extra 75 cents for you for using my code. Number 7, Vidgets. Now we know we can't just rearrange widgets here on home screen, but the widgets are on the way on the left, and these are the type of widgets that you'll be able to see. So let's click into it. Status bar, you can see, bring it down, and you will see this is what's there. A little clock, digital clock, my battery percentage, the mobile data, whenever we got data going up and down, and then Wi-Fi. Now that's what these are. I could add more, and you can scroll through. There's actually quite a bit in there, and you can add the temperature. So 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey Google, how much is 79 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
26.111 degrees Celsius.
And then you can choose a color theme. So if you want it to be red, that's going to be red, and then bring it down, and it's going to be red, so it changes to. Or do the watch. If you have the Apple Watch, you could customize them here and see what it's going to look like. You can tap into them if they have a shortcut, and that's the top 7. And now we're going to the games. Number 8, Mascot Dunks. Okay, and the speaker. Whoosh. Audio's going to be coming out through this speaker. We got this little lion, and you got to tap down to get into the center of the trampoline and then do a dunk. And that's pretty much what you're going to do. Bounce off. And there is some precision that you need to do it. And then dunk. Too early. Okay, I'm really messing up. Here, let's go. And dunk. There we go. Windmill. So the first one, oh, almost didn't make it. Well, you can see that the timing is going to start coming in. And then you mess up like that if you don't do good. Slam it and smash. Number 9, caRRage. Now this game has various game modes, and it reminds me a lot of Twisted Metal and Rocket League. You can see the arrow, it's pointing where the ball's at. You can leave yourself little mines on the ground, and you can shoot rockets at people. Oops, so it's hit those mines. And the puck is supposed to be going the opposite side, not where my goal is. So there is a team. And of course, you're going to be able to customize your car to tweak it, add different upgrades. This one's a race. I do have to get used to the controls. You can switch it up if you don't like this little wheel type. But let's leave a mine there. Hopefully someone runs into it. Pretty good quality graphics to it. Oh, they just blew me up. I think you're going to enjoy it. Definitely go try it out for yourself. Number 10. 10. Now, I'm continuing a game here, and there's no blocks coming down. You have to paste. Is it Tetris that I'm looking for? Is that the word I'm looking for? Oh, that someone liked my top 10 apps. I got a lot of friends who've been on iOS, and they're excited that I'm going to start doing this. Stop the hate. Don't discriminate. We have to remove these 3 in order to get to the next wave. And we have to use them. Do I have space for this? Ooh, barely. You do want to leave yourself enough space to not block yourself, because once you just can't put anything up there, you lose. Further in the game, obviously, you don't start with this much. They are going to start getting bigger and more complicated as you're going. So yeah. Anyways, there's a lot of apps on Android that are also available for iPhone, vice versa. So there is going to be exclusives for each platform. So I will be out there looking for more top 10 apps, the best ones. I'm always doing the job so that you don't have to. Anyways, this was my top 10, number 1 first iOS apps here on the iPhone 7. No hate, appreciate. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later.